Stan Lee was a name that symbolized imagination, creativity, and joy. As the mastermind behind Marvel Comics, he gave the world superheroes who taught us about bravery, responsibility, and hope. But behind the glowing success and adoration, Stan's personal life held a far darker and more tragic reality. In his final years, the beloved creator faced heartbreaking mistreatment, betrayal, and exploitation. His extraordinary legacy was marred by a series of shocking events that revealed how even the brightest stars can be overshadowed by human greed and neglect. This is the incredibly sad story of Stan Lee. The creator behind Marvel Comics heroes like Spider-Man, the Avengers, and X-Men, he spent decades bringing joy to millions. His career began in the 1940s, and by the 1960s, he had co-created some of the world's most beloved superheroes. He wasn't just a writer, he was the face of Marvel, charming fans with his warmth and humor. His famous catchphrase, "Excelsior," became a rallying cry for fans. As Marvel grew into a global powerhouse, Lee became a living legend, appearing in cameos in Marvel films and attending countless conventions to meet fans. But behind the scenes, his personal life was much more complicated. By the 2010, Lee's health was declining. He suffered from vision problems, making it difficult for him to enjoy the art he loved. His wife of nearly 70 years, Joan, passed away in 2017, leaving him heartbroken. Soon after, troubling stories about Lee's care and well-being began to emerge. Allegations surfaced that his close associates and even his own daughter were exploiting him. This included claims of financial abuse, emotional manipulation, and even the shocking allegation that someone had taken his blood without proper consent to create ink for collectible comics. Reports claimed that his blood was drawn under questionable circumstances. These blood-signed comics were then sold to collectors for large sums of money. Fans were outraged, seeing this as a gross violation of Lee's dignity. Stan Lee's relationship with his only daughter, JC Lee, was reportedly strained. While some accounts suggest she loved her father, others paint a picture of a difficult and at times toxic relationship. She was accused of pressuring him for money and isolating him from trusted friends and advisors. Several legal battles erupted over who controlled Lee's finances and estate. Caretakers, business partners, and even JC were accused of exploiting him. Lee himself seemed confused at times, making contradictory statements about his situation. Stan Lee passed away on the 12th of November 2018 at the age of 95. Fans around the world mourned the loss of a man who had brought so much light into their lives. But his death also raised questions about how someone so beloved could have spent his final years surrounded by such turmoil. Stan Lee's story is a heartbreaking reminder of how vulnerable the elderly can be, even those who seem larger than life. It's a tale of love, greed, and the darker side of fame. While his legacy as a creative genius will live on forever, the sadness of his final years should serve as a wake-up call for how society treats its heroes when they are most in need of care and respect. Excelsior Stan, you deserve better.